Hello, hello! We are back. We are here. Black Fire is here. Hello, hello. I saw you were enjoying Sins and I doing our co-stream that we did just this morning, which was pretty exciting. So, right now we've got a team that is essentially ready for Black Monolith. I'm gonna see if there's a few other hanging on kind of things I want to do just to power up a tiny bit more. There's not actually a ton in that regard. I could get sword lances to replace these war scythes. I don't think there's any other weapons that I really want or need. I guess I could replace this guy's great axe with a heavy rusty axe. That's probably a smidge better. But yeah, there's really, I think we're in pretty good shape. I'm gonna grab some more consumables throughout the desert. Can probably, let's see, who else do I want to get some arena experience? That guy's got 5 fights. 1 more fight on this guy would be kind of nice. 3 more on that guy maybe. 3 more there. 5 more there. I suppose I probably don't have time for 5 more fights. I mean, I probably could. But I think at the end of my last stream I must have taken a boat to get here. I honestly don't 100% remember. It was quite late. Everyone's level 11. A couple more attachments would be nice. One here for sure. And then a better one on the armor, the Ejerok here that we got on the tank. And then I think basically good. Pretty sure. So I can make another pass through the desert in places I haven't explored in a really long time. And seeing if there's any nomads that have set up camp there. And I think otherwise just keeping fight density up, especially some of these easy ones, just to keep mood high will be good. I do have the option of getting the statue thing that gives you the mood boost. I do have that available still, so I'm gonna go there. But that's basically all I'm kind of looking at for things that I want to do. I love having athletic. Free movement. It's pretty cool. Oh, I do need to get something a little bit better for this guy. I think I remember that happening previous fights. I really need to fix that up. That would be actually really helpful. Bonk. Slam. It's a little rude to one-shot the dog like that. Stupid wolf riders killing my dogs. So yeah, I'm gonna take a moment to reconfigure a little bit of armor after this fight. Kind of a nice reminder, seeing that one bro sort of flounder a little, that I need to fix that. Okay. Just a cute little fight to keep up the fight density. There's no real reason to chase those last two down. That's fine. Fine to let him go. Because mentally, I'm thinking, let's fix up this guy's situation. So this guy needs fairly light armor. What's this? 17? Yeah, so if I did this, this guy now isn't quite functional. This is a 21 fatigue penalty there. It's like I need just a tiny bit more to work with. So why don't I... Yeah, so this guy... Oh no, he already is wearing the heaviest thing. Dang. What is my plan? Feels a little stupid to not run Helmet of the Idurok somewhere. It just feels foolish not to, but maybe I don't need it. Like, is this bro really that much worse? Not really. Yeah, I mean, and then, so when I actually fight Monolith itself, I can put this guy on the left flank here, and any priest miasma that doesn't go towards the tank, this guy can soak up, and he has the most insane defensive value. He could live completely surrounded for an obnoxiously long time. Alright, Cleaver Bro. I might give him just a smidge more fatigue to work with. I think that'll be good for long fights, which Monolith is a long fight. And that'll be what's coming up here soon. Chase down some nomads quick. Again, just keeping mood up as we move around. We'll be marching on the Monolith in not too long. All right, let's get our bird going. Caw-caw! Rude. Oh, nomads and their dodge. Nice and defensive. Hoping that previous attack would have been lethal. Disappointed it was not. Okay. 3 and 1. 3 and 1. It is very satisfying when you can get 3 kills in 1 turn. That is an impressive feat. And I have a feeling these two will run. Yeah. So it's just a matter of finishing off this last outlaw, who is basically already dead as soon as he flees. Bonk. Okay. We could try to see where those nomads are coming from. Follow them back to wherever their footsteps originate, at least as far as we can. There it is. Hey, thank you, Blackfire. I can do it. That's right. Oh, we could do this Sea of Tents quick. I think for that fight, I am going to just quick swap in the gunners to make it a smoother experience for everyone. And I think removing these 3 bros is probably appropriate. So we'll do that real quick. It's actually maybe far enough from civilization. We could get a named item. Look at all them enemies. We got this fun desert stalker, which is basically like a master archer, but the nomad version, essentially. A lot of enemy turns. Okay, so I'm gonna get up and just start doing some blasting, I think. Kinda like standing right there. That's a pretty good spot for that guy. I could probably tuck the tank in, have this guy move like right there, tuck the tank in. We'll definitely need to arrange these bros where there's a wall in front of them. So I'm gonna start out just tossing a jab, so we can position them probably at the end of next round, and then have them in a good spot to do a second gun blast at the start of round 3. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Nice. Do I want to go here? This guy's like a tiny bit vulnerable. Just because he's got like negative range defense. Literally. Alright, that's a good injury. And we're at the point in the run too where if our initiative gunners that we're not going to take in a monolith, if they were to die, it doesn't actually negatively impact us in any way. We're going to try to keep them alive, of course. But certainly is looking possible that they could die. Oh, should have paid a bit more attention to that. Okay. Okay. They're definitely aiming for the back line. They're figuring that that scatter bonus is worth their while, and they may be right. Don't really want to move this guy, but I feel like I should. It's pretty weak to just go back here just to shoot. So I'll throw instead. Somehow, in my head canon, that has made it better. Well, I should probably try to keep that shield in good shape, so I'll definitely swap that on the tank. Make sure that doesn't bite the dust for no reason. Hope that shield doesn't get blowed up. Let's see, and so here, I think I've got enough durability I can go here. And this guy I'm gonna have run around a little bit. Okay. Guess I'll go down there. Interesting, that's where they decide they want their scatter bonus to be spent. A little surprised by that. This just feels a little too juicy not to do. Even though there is some risk of that outlaw with the mallet causing some problems. Yeah. How's this shield holding up? Well, it's holding up okay. There are a lot of enemies that are gonna die when they flee here. Yeah, I guess could have been more. Still not bad. So let's finish off that guy, or not. Okay, definitely gonna get the overwhelm stacks here. Alright, good. Got him to fleeing as well. I can go here and hit 3. Yeah, I think that was good. Oh, cheeky. Cheeky little rotate. Okay. Let's make sure to get in melee range of all these nerds that think they're getting away. Because they're not. They're still taking shots of opportunity, which sort of surprises me. Kind of figured they'd be in full flee mode by now. But I suppose they haven't had quite enough of them die yet. That's gotta be just around the corner. Haven't had too many opportunities this run to fight nomads, actually. Okay, it's a pretty good nimble armor. And we got this Desert Stalker's head wrap too, which, as far as a 0 fatigue item goes, it's actually the best there is. So there's a weird piece of rationalization we could make, like to put that here and get this guy up to full nimble. It's a reasonable consideration, honestly. We could even set up another bro, maybe one with a little less hit points. This guy could probably wear this piece of armor, and that would be pretty alright. I mean, it's good, right? 162 for 12 fatigue. I feel like I should use it. Probably need to give it an attachment for it to be better than something I already have. That's kind of the tough place I find myself in. Boy, those look nice together. That's a nice, like, Middle Eastern kind of look with the Desert Stalker's head wrap. The Desert Stalker's head wrap is the best 0 fatigue helmet in the game. That can be relevant for certain nimble configurations. Our hedge knights were fighting. Alright, we're gonna pick the noble house because I think, or ending the noble war, because it has been dragging on. That is accurate. And it's been dragging on to the point where I think it probably will end on its own. We have participated in it some, but we're gonna be kind of done participating in it now. Okay, so we got a cat potion here. What else? Anything of note or interest? We can offload stuff. Don't think we need that anymore. We're gonna hang on to a single Nomad Light helmet in case we want to pair it with that armor that we just found. I'm not sure that we actually will, but it's the thought that counts. In Battle Brothers, as in Christmas. Okay. So there was a armor attachment for sale that I I'm not sure if we can use or not. And that's this. We probably can if we come up with a way to reorientate things. Is reorientate a word? Which I guess would mean moving this piece of armor, like to here. Since 35, since 39, 46. So I could move this over here and give it the metal pauldrons. And if I did, that gives this guy enough for 1 adrenaline and that's it, which I think is honestly fine. So we got the coda plate set up with the metal pauldrons, but like, that totally works. That's good enough. And we can give the metal joint covers here over to the tank, though I'm kind of still hoping that we find some hyenas, because I'd like to be able to set up my shield wall indom cycling. Waldheim. Just a taxidermist? No. So I don't think there's anything else for us here. We're gonna stock up on tools. And I'm gonna make a pass back to Tarwa. And we'll do a couple arena fights. We got a little time to do that. And so we can kind of wander through the desert like a little bit. And I'm kind of looking for beast tracks. And I'm hoping that we find hyenas. Because I want to put hyena fermental on this. And also on my tank, specifically to get my initiative up to a level where I can do my shield wall indom cycle. All of this is wild over preparation. I'm turning a 99.9% victory in Black Monolith into a 99.99% victory in doing these small things. It's really very marginal and unlikely to impact anything. But it is a precaution that I'm taking given my sort of objective that I'm trying to pull off. See, and my assessment was way off. Blackfire says I need an entire other digit to add. Do I want to fight 22 serpents? I can, but they're unpleasant. They're gonna chase me, aren't they? If they fight me, they fight me. They're not gonna fight me. Good. Let's see what these contracts are. We're not gonna do that. And desert tents west of Tarwa. I wonder where that is. Oh my goodness. Alright, so the serpents are gonna fight us. It should be fine. We just don't want them to grab... There's a few bros we don't want them to grab. It is a lot of them. Like, obnoxiously many. Look at them all. Look at them. Kind of ridiculous. So I'm going to back up 2 hexes, as is often done against a lot of enemies, just to get them to line up a little better and let us kind of get some pot shots and other sort of things off on them. Okay, So they got a little bit closer, which is what we wanted. So now I feel a bit more comfortable, you know, moving up and giving them a good smack with spears and other such things. I think I do want to keep blasting. Not sure if that's better or not, but... And yes, I realize I hit my own bro there. And I think he'll be just fine. Okay, I'm gonna use the whip guy to just finish a few off, I suppose. And I'm gonna back this guy up. He's like probably the one bro I have that's the most fragile. The banner is probably second. And that guy right there is probably third. That guy might be fourth. I still think we'll be fine, but... Team's got enough defensive capability that I'm not too concerned. I wonder what happens if I do riposte here. I wonder if they just pull him. No, they're gonna pull that guy. Okay. Okay, there they pulled him. The thing that's annoying about serpents is that they're one of the few fights that, like, later in a run, as you become way overpowered and you kind of turn your brain off, they're like the one fight where you really have to have it turned back on. Because you have to be pretty careful not to let a bro that is fragile get caught. And sometimes, like right now, I'm good with my brain just kind of being, you know, operating at less than full capacity. Doesn't look like it'll much matter here though. Cleaver go burr. An accurate assessment of Omar the Cleaver. Of all the weapons you could say, weapon go burr, I'm pretty sure that Cleaver is the top on that list. Also, I don't like that he said burr, because it's a sound effect. It's brrrr. I think I improved it there with the sound effects. Oh. Cleaver go burr till we run out of gas. I think the key is to roll that R, you know? hope I made it sufficiently annoying. Okay. So, gonna wait till day comes around, and we should get 2 arena fights here. One in day 136, and then another in day 137. Yeah, we need more R's. Definitely. I think that's the key. Really, I was just saying what you typed. I said brr, but really, we needed brrr. I don't mean to put you on blast. It's unfair. Hey, Sins, how's it going? Sins and I said this earlier, but Sins and I did a co-play stream that we did on Sins' channel earlier. That was a lot of fun. I like the beginning of a run most, for sure. And that was good fun. We are just kind of doing our final whatever we want to do before Monolith. You know, I think, yeah, Blackfire was there. Hey, Bajante. The gang's all here. No, I mean, I think you can't blame yourself for slow reaction time to pausing the game. I mean, I think, especially in the context of where you've got brain drugs causing latency, and I've got, you know, natural latency from the connection, that turning on an auto pause mod or enabling one of those, I think is not only fair game, but probably a good idea. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I think not having fast adaptation, especially since that fight was taken at night, and I can't recall exactly, I mean, I could go back and watch, but I feel like in my recreation of that battle, our archers had like a 30-ish% chance to hit, and I think they they missed like all of them. And with fast adaptation, you know, we get a few more hits there. And I do think that would have made a pretty big difference, considering we literally shot 10 arrows on each, right? So let's take a look. 2 gladiators, okay, that's easy peasy. We're gonna sit here for 2 battles. So we'll get this guy the arena morale buff. That guy's at 2. This guy's at 2. I could probably... Yeah, co-op stream was today. The VODs should be available on Sins' Twitch channel. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll definitely, and we'll be. We didn't talk about it, but I assume the plan is to keep that run going. Okay, I think I'm gonna... Awesome. Yeah, we'll figure out a time to do it. Actually, what I'll do is swap these bros. Right, exactly. You ain't got nothing else going on. And I'm kind of a degenerate, so I think should work out. out of fatigue to do another full reload there. So I'm actually gonna scooch that guy back. I think I'll keep that guy a little bit safer. Cheeky. Yeah, I think if you can get a good setup for it, I think the idea of being able to set up the cycling simultaneous to streaming could be really cool. Again, I think especially if you can somehow rig up a heart rate monitor. That's just you know, my opinion though. It would be neat. Squiggly line, 5 serpents. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of bikes have those built in, right? So if you can just get some sort of like, if they come with some sort of app or, you know, whatever, you can create a screen element pretty easily. It sounds neat anyway. You have a heart rate monitor? Okay, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Alright, so I'm going to take these two in to fight serpents again. And I suppose for the last bro that I take, you know, other than training up these two to get their last arena buff, it kind of can be anyone. So who do I want to fight serpents? I don't know, someone defensive with underdog. Well, yeah, a power meter is definitely way more useful. Like, from a perspective of the bike. From the perspective of your stream, I like the heart rate monitor. But... okay, I think I'm gonna get in and just give this guy a thwack. Yeah. I feel like it'd be neat. Yeah. I mean, again, I don't know, I also think you probably have enough experience with the game that, like, there's probably unlikely for you to feel like you've got enough, like, stake in the outcome to really meaningfully have a heart rate reaction, but who knows? I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna wander around the desert just a little bit. I think that's the last, like, meaningful weapon upgrade. It's just the sword lance there over the war scythe. So I'm gonna wander around the desert just a little bit, potentially looking for hyenas, and then I'm gonna do one more arena fight just to get those last couple bros up to 4 wins in the arena. That feels like a nice boost to the power level. And then I think I'm gonna set up my bros, chug some potions, run up, grab this ancient statue, head over to our teleporter, teleport all the way over here to Kabira, and walk over to Black Monolith. I don't know if it was Black Fire or someone else in chat called the boat, the dock, whatever, called it a teleporter, which I think is very funny because it is. What was that? What was that track? Hyenas. I do actually want hyenas. I do want to make a little bit. Give me your hyenas. Fight this on our way. Just keeping the fight density high as the last little bits of time pass here for the easy fights. Strictly just to keep mood optimally high prior to taking on the big dark tower, which is my poetic way of saying Black Monolith. I thought it was poetic. There we go. Do. Okay. Chasing the hyenas down. There they are. 19 hyenas. Great. That's what I want to see. This run was pretty smooth. Obituary list is pretty short. And these were all kind of a long time ago. And yeah, I remember this. The fight against the ancient legionaries was sort of an unexpected, got ambushed kind of situation from the cargo event that's pretty unlikely. So, can't be too upset at that. So I just want to make sure my nimble bros don't get surrounded here. Honestly, that's kind of all that matters. Hyenas are so annoying in that they will sometimes, I don't know, kind of do like the Goblin Wolf Rider thing, where they kind of refuse to fight you and they take like a wide berth like all the way around. Luckily these are finally pushing forward, so that's good. But I'm still gonna tuck in my nimble boys. Gonna tuck them in nice and tight. And then the priority will be any that decide they want to run around and attack the back line. Because they're pretty much all, you know, frenzied hyenas, so, you know, we really don't want them to get on top of us. We really don't. Because if they start applying applying their overwhelm stacks, that can be bad. Or sometimes you just miss your 94% attacks all in a row. Yeah, Spears and Fearsome does go down pretty smooth with beasts, it really does. Ah, that's true. You know, I didn't, but realistically, would it have been stronger? Maybe. Bijante, you are even faster than the frenzied hyena. Pretty impressive. Melee defense, pretty good stat. Clicked too fast. Didn't get a dog. I'm gonna finish off this one remaining hyena because I wasn't paying attention to what was being dropped, and I want to make sure, perfect, we got all the pelts we need. So this is our taxidermist. We're gonna go ahead and craft those. Head over, do one more arena fight, and then we're in good shape. So one of the reasons I wanted to craft the hyena fur mantle was simply so that alongside a cat potion on my tank, I can get up to acceptable initiative levels to be able to do my full Indom Shield Wall cycle against Ancient Dead. Really wasn't all that necessary, but you know. And the other reason is we found this piece of named gear that I think would make a suitable item to put on someone. And that someone is maybe Bajante, and then I can give him the Nomad Light Helmet as well, and I think that'll be a bit better. It's kind of marginal, but I'm not even sure if the Nomad Light Helmet is much better than Nimble at 42% compared to losing 50 durability on the head just to get 40%. Yeah, I'm a sweaty tryhard. It's fine. I accept it. No, we did get a refresh on the potions here, so that's kind of neat. I don't think we'll need any more of the other consumables, but I'll buy them just in case. I think I've got plenty. So make sure to buy plenty of things. We kind of don't care about money right now, like at all. And so I'm going to run to Tarwa. Oh, this is the guy who's like trying to swallow a sword? Let's see how he does it. Nice. A little mood boost. Kind of nice. Team's feeling good. Whatever. Okay, so we're going to do one more arena fight just to get the last arena buff on those two bros that are one fight away from getting 5 resolve. That should be fine. 2 glads. Still pretty ding-dang easy fights. Let's see, so this guy, yeah. And we really do want to get his resolve a little higher. He's a little low. And this guy. And then the last person we bring could be anyone. It really doesn't matter. Fighting the 2 glads. Let's bring our pretty chatty Nimble Forge bro. And this will be it. I think this may be the last fight that I do before the big Monolith. I'm mildly scared of the big bonk. And good, no injury. I was thinking too. I want to make sure they don't get injured either. Okay, so we'll take a minute to configure everyone as appropriate. Get any dogs or other such things. So the tank, honestly, it doesn't matter what he's got in his bag. I think even though it's a lower melee defense, let's see, how long will this 32 durability shield last? If he's fully surrounded, those like little chip points of damage from each attack is actually going to make this disappear kind of fast. And since I think with this configuration like this, I can do my full cycle. I think I'm kind of okay. Just putting out where I don't have to do a shield swap, because that'll throw off my shield wall indom cycle. I'm not sure exactly if that's the correct maneuver, but I think it'll be good. And then I can take this shield and give it to one of these other bros here, like this guy. And these will be good for when we're getting up in the face of, you know, the Necro Savants and all the other dumb things that are going to attack these Spear Bros. So let's make sure we've got dogs kind of on everyone. Don't think I need the Falcon. He's been good. Caw-caw! But we don't really need him. Armor attachments wise, I think we're good. Do we need to repair any armors? Yes. Just the one? I think just the one. So we'll take a moment to, whoops, wrong place. We'll go here. Pay to have that repaired. And that's basically that. I can't equip any of these slightly heavier helmets. I guess I could probably equip one here because I only care about exactly one attack from the handgun. And then it's kind of irrelevant from that point on, so I'll put a heavier decorated full helm on this bro. So now I think it's a matter of just handing out all the consumables and then, you know, doing it. And we are wildly over-prepared for this, to reiterate. Like, this is, yeah. Anyway. Alright, so I'm going to do cat potions first. That's right. And Denazatello, you will be participating. The avatar of you will be present for that fight. So we're going to do the cat potion on the tank. Now we're still going to be a little low on, we won't outspeed everything. So when fully stammed out, we're going to be, you know, about -20. When we, you know, post recover, we'll be close-ish to 30. And so it'll be probably a thing where we won't quite hit the initiative level we need, but, you know, we'll be close. So, oh yeah, run rules. Yeah, the Zweihander helmet. Looking good. So a little bit of extra fatigue recovery per turn actually will help us get to that point of being able to fully cycle. Hey, Mango. My dog just came to cheer me on. He's gone now. So we'll go ahead and do that. Some bros might get sick here, and that's fine. We'll just we'll wait while they recover. So then, I think, and do I want to arrange the fight like this? Not quite. We're gonna do the dodge quick hands in front, actually. Something like this, actually, I think is okay. Suze, you can go to bed. All right, good night, girl. Yeah. All right, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. My dog's trying to get me to get ready to go to bed with him. But not yet. I've got a black monolith to conquer. Anyway, okay. I was rearranging the squad. I don't think I handed out any other potions other than this one. Yeah, okay. Definitely going to give a Lionheart potion to the banner. And then, as far as other Lionheart potions, I'm kind of just going to look at who has the lowest resolve to see who's at risk of breaking. Donazatello is going to be one of them. Ralph here. Vijante. And Omar. Okay. Hand out the cat potions. Literally, my criteria for cat potions are, do you have dodge? Donazatello has dodge. Vijante has dodge. Grib has dodge. Willibald has dodge. Cool. Second wind potion, I'm thinking, who's going to use and make the use of fatigue the most in this fight? Definitely our Cleaver Bro, no question. We already gave it to, yeah, the tank. Cleaver Bro absolutely needs this to operate most efficiently. He's probably the most important, actually. Obviously, the fatigue neutrals don't need it. The Spear Bros could use it, but they'll be fine without. After dealing with the Necro Savants, they're going to switch to the Warhammer, so they're going to churn through that fatigue pretty quick, but they're not really going to be that important. So, I think we do want to give it to our Polearm Bro. Probably? Yeah, probably. We're going to give it to our Sword Duelist. And who else? Probably really doesn't matter. We'll give it to the banner. And we're going to hand out some strange mushrooms. How long is this guy sick? 1 to 2 days? Okay. We're going to give the strange mushrooms to Cleaver Bro. Could arguably give them to this 2 Spear Bros. They're still going to have a lot of melee defense. And I do think that it's arguably good and correct to give it to them. I can also give it to the yeah, second wind potion for the cleaver is good. I mean, he'll be able to use a lot of fatigue anyway. I could also give strange mushrooms to like the fatigue neutral I put at the very bottom of my formation. And the reason is he's probably still not going to die, and he's mostly going to be facing the ancient legionaries, and this will give him enough to bump the heavy rusty axe into one-shot territory against them. I think that probably is worth doing. So we'll keep in mind that this guy is shroomed up. And I think I am, just to kill the Necrosavants faster. I don't know that I've ever really done this, but I'm going to give my Spear Bros the strange mushrooms, knowing that I've negatively impacted their melee defense. I could probably give it to this guy too. I suspect that with the mushrooms, I could run this through like Turtle's Calc or whatever, but I feel like this is high enough damage that probably it gets really close to one-shot territory of an Ancient Legionary, and probably maybe turns a 2 to 3 attack against Honor Guard into a guaranteed 2. Yeah, well, I'm only doing it to this bottom guy, right? He'll be... Yeah, he's not really gonna nuke, he's more gonna hold, sorta. suppose I could probably give it to this guy. I didn't give him the second wind potion though. Didn't have room for it. I think that's fine. I don't think we need to hand it out to anyone else. Alright, and we did find the holy water. So we're gonna grab those. Is it just those 3? Looks like it. So we're gonna start out with just like good old daggers on the front line. Except for there. And this guy can have that. And we're gonna hand out some holy waters. Maybe scatter them out a little bit. Also equip some fire pots. They're kind of a, honestly the fire pots are sort of a little bit of a may as well, if we're being honest. How much does it cost to throw that? Oh, it's also 20, okay. And we're gonna put a net here. We've got good nets there. Probably also do a fire pot. And realistically, I don't anticipate, well, we'll just put flash pots on the spear bros maybe. Oh, we've got a better net we can put there. Yeah, again, this is all unnecessary. We are wildly overprepared for this. Maybe I'll do flash pot instead of fire there. Again, we don't, whatever. We're good. Gonna make sure we got plenty of, you know, tools and food. We'll make sure if we can proc the food variety event, we will. I don't know. We'll get plenty of food variety. Got plenty of everything else. Okay, so our trajectory will be Ancient Statue, Blankenstat, teleport to Kabira, head over to Black Monolith. Hopefully our sickness from the potions we imbibed will heal by that time. Let's see, what is everyone's mood right now? It's like, yeah, pretty dang good. Lots of 74s and whatever. Boom. And what is that? How much of a boost is it? Looks like it must be a 25% boost. That's pretty good. Honestly, the most important bro to have confident, it kind of doesn't matter as much on like most of the squad except for the forge tank. That's kind of the bro you really care about. Them starting confident is like really, really nice. Okay, gonna take the harbor over to Kabira. Let the rhythm take you over, Kabira. We'll buy some masterfully cured rations, make sure the team is eating well. And we click over here by the monolith. And I think, I don't know if this is true, if you're in an camp at the moment payday passes, I think it might be true that you're more likely to heal injuries that are in a range between like 1 and 2. Maybe someone in chat knows the answer to that and can confirm whether that is true or not. Looks like we're not going to get there by night of 140, but we will get there in terms, or in time for the next daytime here. Yeah, regardless, we could wait another day. I don't need to do that level of try hard. Yeah, so it checks when you pay wages, which, you know, I put myself in a tent for that one moment. Whatever. We got our shield collection here. Is there a midnight check as well? There might be. I guess I don't know. All right. Let's do this. Yeah, Calandro probably does know. Bijante, faster than the Necro Savants. So with Giselher here, considering he's pretty fast, I can go before all of them if I start out, like going here and ending turn. So I think I will. That way I can position where I want to next turn. As for the camp, it doubles HP healing. As for injuries, it ensures the lowest amount of time for those heals. I think you're half right. I think the double HP healing is unfortunately bugged, at least in the vanilla version of the game. Unfortunately, random observation, our tank did not start the fight with confident, which is too bad. So I think we're going to back up 2 hexes, kind of a classic maneuver. But we're going to toss some goodies. Here, catch. And so actually I kind of want these to go on the Legionaries more than anything else, because it can... That's a pretty good one. Because it can just kill the Legionaries. Whereas with the Ancient Honor Guard, it leaves them with just like the tiniest obnoxious sliver. And I might put this guy, kind of want to make the Necrosavants want to attack him. Maybe that's not a good way of doing it, but... Yeah, it's it is. That's fair. Let's see, where was the last? You know, it is, but at the same time, I should say, it can be. This squad is so freaking over prepared that, like, I don't know. Yeah, those are really good water hits too. Alright, Necrosavants are going at the start of their turn, which honestly surprises me a little bit. But I'm not unhappy with it. So I could net one now. So attack something and throw a net. I think I will. I think I'll net this bottom one. I did. Cleaver Guy's got shrooms. He is full of rage. So. He was enough threat to jump. Yeah, maybe. That seems plausible to me. Even our spears are full of anger. We're gonna wait on this guy. 87% chance to hit. That might be good enough, but I think what I might do too is let someone else hit that guy. And soften him up so I can do 2 decapitates. I think I might like that better. So where do I want to put this guy? I think I can still pull more ancient priests and go like up to say here. Some of these ancient legionaries are going to slip through down to here. I think that's fine. We can get the Conqueror on top of the tank, and no one else can actually get in range and really hit him, except for these guys. So maybe I go here. Do I throw this thing? I kind of am okay with flashbanging my own. Whatever. I think I'm okay with that. Flashbanged my own general. Kind of a jerk move. Okay, so these ones that are sprayed with blessed water, we don't have to attack them again. So I'm not going to. At least on the fatigue neutral. So I'm actually gonna like pull out this, hit there. I don't like that we took the resolve check there, but it is what it is. You know, I'm not sure. I maybe didn't grab quite as many enemies as I would have liked, so it is possible that I have made an error in what I've done. So, make of that what you will. So, an Ancient Honor Guard does need another hit to finish off. So we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, it looks like he pulled a decent amount of aggro. Good enough. So I think this is a tasty enough reap. Then I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna move here because I think that's an okay place for the Necro Savants to jump down to. Kind of baiting them a little bit. So this guy's got Killing Frenzy. So just for the mood boost right here. Nice. So it did bring him back up to steady, like that. Then I can do a normal attack here, there, I don't know. And I think they're hurt enough. I'm gonna do Decapitate. Hell yeah. Incredible. Disgusting. And same deal here, this guy's got Zerkin Frenzy. Even though they had Holy Water. Okay. Yeah, well, he may end up there by the end of this. I think he's got, he also does have Backstabber. Incredibly good perk here. Trolling a little. But I'm going to go and put the dog here just to help Backstabber bonus, because I think we're probably going to have him keep whipping. Or maybe we don't even need to. I think I can still get dogs involved here. I think we've killed enough Necro Savants that I'm like okay with the dogs existing on the battlefield. And I think I can not let them become fuel So I might do a dog and then hit that guy. This guy is obviously going to start doing his cycling. And do I end turn to do it at the start of next turn? I think so. How many more enemies are going to attack him? Not very many. Oh, all of them. Right. I know how to assess a battlefield. So, no, maybe we do... Wait, maybe we want him to already start getting to stamped out time. Okay, I like... Dang. We're gonna try to hit this guy. Let's say, and if we miss, we're sad. Probably should have just got out the fire pot and thrown that to finish him. That would have been smarter. Guess we still have the fire pot for later. Another resolve check there that I was hoping wouldn't be the case. I actually thought about punching, legit. I was considering that. I was thinking about doing that. Let the record state, I was ready to fucking punch a Necro Savant. He, you know, I don't know. I'd considered it. I don't think it is low enough though, unless he were a brawler, in which case maybe it is. Wouldn't that be crazy? Brawler actually being like relevant in that particular way. Dang, taking another resolve check there. Keep bringing him up to confident though. Or like steady, rather. Okay, we definitely need this guy to move forward. Because we need this guy to be, the dodge quick hands to be in a safer spot. We've killed an awful lot of them already. Uh-oh. Yeah, the sound effect on it is very good. So this guy's dazed. This will force him to relocate. I'll still just barely be in for the company range here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I won't. I think I want to stay in for the company range to keep... I guess he's not taking any more resolve checks from zone of control. Maybe I do just do this. I think that's fine. Okay. Proc 9 lives there. Got some good doggos there. Oh, don't go over there. Don't, Cujo, don't do that. I suppose I don't know, do I wait with this guy's turn? I suppose I probably shouldn't. I should maybe get a surround bonus here. I don't think he's gonna do anything else meaningful this turn, unfortunately, so let's just get here. This guy, I think, let's get on that Necro Savant. I guess just end turn. Is this enough damage with the long axe? It's pretty close. I bet it is. Oh, but not enough fatigue. That's right, this guy doesn't have mastery. So we actually can't move and attack. You don't think that's enough damage? Probably not. It's gonna be close though, right? Because they got what, 65 hit points? And that's probably about 40-ish remaining durability on the armor, maybe a little more. I think if he high rolls, I think it does, and if he hits in the middle or lower, it doesn't. And if he hits in the head, it doesn't. I could be wrong, but that's what I suspect is the case. We'll wait on the cleaver. Here, I think I'll net this Necro Savant. So, no, I can't. I don't have enough fatigue for that. Just shy, because it'll take 20 fatigue to throw it. I'll just attack. Just miss a 95%. See, this is similar. I think this is... Yeah, that was a legionary, of course, but... The miasma is here. Do I go for an attack on this Necro Savant? Tempted. So, unfortunately, we can only do one of those this turn to get down to stand out to be slower than them. Don't have enough. We could do either shield wall or in down. Damn. Okay. This guy might die. It's looking reasonably likely here. Hit chances on the tank are a lot higher than I'd like. You can see that they're like, you know, 18, 18, 13, because his morale's in the dumps. In the toilet. Let's see, so I think I'm gonna go up here. Hit that guy. The Necro Savant will probably portal on the other side of that dog, would be my guess. Okay, so he's fully stammed out now. Can go here. It'll force him to port. We can attack him. I really want to get up and support that top side. So maybe I attack there and head up here. Yeah, as predicted. Against Cujo, the Warhound. That was not a good place for you to go, my dude. The Warhound's just sort of scattering out randomly was certainly not what I had in mind. I'm gonna wait here and see how that pans out. I hate that I feel like I have to go all the way over here. I mean, I guess I could just let that Necro Savant do its thing. I sort of hate that. But I also could go here and pull out the hammer. Start assisting with the fights here against the Ancient Honor Guard. It's probably better. This Necro Savant's just going to heal up on this Warhound. And it'll just be something we'll have to deal with later. Which just sort of sucks. Just wait there for the moment. Again, this guy doesn't have mastery, so I'm just gonna attack from where we are. We go here. I see. Could go here and put the dog down. And then move up to help the top side. Okay, 9 lives proc. Still very worried about this bro. Okay. So here we're gonna recover and end turn, and then that should put us before all of them in the turn order. So one of these ancient honor guards that are like super slow because they're attached to an ancient priest have a hidden initiative down 30, 40, something like that. But I'm never gonna be slower than them. That's just unfeasible. I could throw the flash pot just to lower his initiative so that the dogs go before him in the turn order. Will turn us to double gripping. Hey, Slug, you did. You have arrived right on time. Is this lethal? Probably. It is. Cool. Oh, they're still slower. They have enough built up fatigue. Guess we'll wait here. Yeah, stupid Necro Savant. Okay, we'll wait here because I think we're gonna head up there. But we'll wait here because we don't want to subject him to stuff, but we're gonna have him join the fight. Could go here and do a reap. Maybe it's better to just attack this guy. Okay, so here we can do our full cycle and wait, get attacked, and be slower than them for next round. Hopefully we can get this kill. Nice. And I think it's time to head up there, but we're gonna let the Ancient Dead go first. Okay. Wow, almost killed his own ally. It's not been a great showing for Stone 51 there. I'll just attack as I move up there. I suppose if I go here at the start of next turn, I get a good reap. So I think I'll do that. Can still put it out a dog this turn. Move up here. Get this guy in position to actually do something. We don't have a smoke bomb. We fight to the death. But a smoke bomb would have been nice. Okay. So this is a good reap here, for sure. Can confirm. Was good. So now to keep this guy safe, I might get better surround bonus to finish off this guy. Bijante might take some hits here, but I don't think he'll be in too much danger. I think Spearbro here is still in pretty good shape. Destroy some armor. Gonna wait here. We'll see where that Necro Savant jumps. Guess I could get over here and net him. Make his next turn have no impact. I don't hate that. I'll wait to do it then, so I can keep the banner out for the rest of this combat round. Okay, 9 lives proc. Damn. Stone 51, 30% chance. Bijante is reaping in Monolith. 'Tis true. Let's see, do I get this guy all the way up? No. We can go here and decide what we want to do next turn. I mean, we got Surgeon. He'll be back. Kind of disappointing though that he fell as he did. So if I do net this guy, I could get the Spear Bro in range of him and give him a little light tap. Sins and I are getting pretty good at angering the Reddit mob. Hey, I've got a sword lance bro in this fight. I'm not as anti-sword lance as some. I think they have a place. I don't think I'd try to kill the priest with a reach weapon though. Gisselhair? Gisselhair is struggle busting a little. The enemy all left him, which is kind of bizarre and very funny to me. Like a lot of these Ancient Honor Guard that were the bodyguards of the priest who were attacking were just like, nah, we're gonna leave. As soon as the dogs kind of showed up in this area. I don't know if there's like a radius. 9 lives. Procced. That was not a good place for that dog to go. Wait there. Let's see, should I go for the dog? Or the necrosavant? What I might do... Forgive me, doggo. Is that... God, this cleaver, this particular fight, Omar has just absolutely, like, just been mowing down Ancient Dead. Just mowing them down. Oh, interesting. I think we recover so we can go before all of them. We should be able to get the kill here with the greatsword. And we do. We'll let all of these nerds go, and then I think we'll try to bail out the tank. I have a feeling that these bros are more than sufficient to deal with that last little bit. You know, technically, the Conqueror almost has lost his headgear from return damage, so that's pretty neat. May as well just go here for a surround bonus. And I guess I'll rally? Here we go. Kind of a funny thing to do, but Cleaver go burr. Brrr. Uh-oh, Mr. Conqueror. You're the only one left. Well, and not only did he tank him for like 10 rounds, he was wavering for most of it. Which is kind of nuts. Try to disarm him. I'm gonna try again. Alright, let's get in there. Banner getting the killing blow. Cool. And you know, the permanent injury that this bro was subjected to, not that we're going to continue the run anyway, but this is where I usually say I've proven that everything was fine, is irrelevant. Yeah, that was honestly easy. Look at that damage number on this cleaver, bro. Look at it. Would you look at it? That's almost 2,500. That's a big number. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. That was a nice one. That's right. So let's do a quick recap. We'll look at the squad. I did this last time. I thought it was kind of a fun thing. Gisselhair with the company for 94 days. We picked him up kind of late. If I recall correctly, we kind of saved up and did a little scrappy wheeling and dealing, running around trying to purchase this Hedge Knight. It was either this one or this one. One of these two Hedge Knights, maybe even both. We like saw them, wanted to recruit them, didn't have enough money, went somewhere, sold some stuff, came back, hoped for him, got the recruiter, something like that. In fact, let's see, he's been in the company 94, this guy's 87. Yeah, so this guy came first. When we saw this guy, we were like, well, let's get this and try to get a monk. We eventually did get a monk. But they did try to fight once, and we had to pay him each 1,000 gold. Can you believe it? Just to stop him from fighting. Anyway, Gisselhair the tank never fell in battle. Just somehow killed a lindworm while he was tanking it. What a Chad. What a Chad. You know, it's pretty amazing when you recruit a bro like a Hedge Knight and they come with good high rolls and stars in melee defense, fatigue, and resolve. So it's like... Oh yeah, that's why I had to pay him. There is a chance that they die if... I mean, I think it's actually maybe guaranteed if you let them fight, but you can pay them each 1,000 gold so they don't have it. Let's try. You can get the tryout. You can get the tryout mod, and then you know you can just make farm hands into this. You know. Yeah, you can break it up, but you have to pay 1,000 gold each, or have a monk. Can you break it up and it's just light injuries? Really? Well, I paid them. I'll have to look at what that event is. If that's what I did, that's funny and sad. Anyway. Stone 51 here was our fatigue neutral adrenaline hammer, who despite losing his nerve a little bit in the Black Monolith, I suppose he is superstitious. I don't feel like this should affect zone of control checks, but it felt like it did in that fight specifically. Didn't it? I mean, he had several resolve checks due to just zone of control entering. Yeah, I wouldn't think it would. But he had several checks that he failed that I would think it's 75 resolve. wouldn't have happened as frequently as it did. But anyway, you know, we gave him, because he had athletic, gave him adrenaline, and I like this build. This is basically, if you want to see more of this build, come check out twitch.tv/someweirdSins when the next Slurgy and Sins co-stream happens, because we're gonna make a few of these. Something like this. There's some flex perks that I took in here. Probably we won't take quick hands. Probably it'll look something like this, only instead of quick hands, take fearsome. Something along those lines. I mean, we can talk about it. I don't think so. This guy, we made Nimble Forged from a pretty sweet looking set of armor. The thing that always gets me about Nimble Forge is I swear every time I have a setup like this, I don't know why this is. They like only get attacked in one piece, and usually it's the body. Yeah, I think Catal Gun sounds cool. But Eberhard was the second Hedge Knight we picked up. We gave him a very sweet weapon. We're not killing Kraken. We're letting the Kraken live. But with a sword like this is one of those cases where I probably could have gone full Forge and taken Zerk Frenzy, and that would have been fine. One of the weird situations where that actually, I think, is a valid choice. But we had a good enough Nimble Forge setup. We never even touched fatigue. This is way more fatigue than we would ever need. But is what it is. X-Gun Hybrid. This is a bro we picked up, I believe, again, if memory serves correctly, in Kabira, when I was looking to get rid of the Recruiter and wanted just a couple backup bros. And this is one of my favorite builds in the whole game that I just love it. Somewhere Sins, you should show, if you have a video, if there's a way that it's a free fight. Because what I know of is only a free fight if it's like you retreat the terrain every time, which I consider cheesing it. But yeah. Donazatello here, named after one of the viewers here and another Battle Brothers streamer, was just a standard dodge quick hands, no mastery, and you know, did well. There was a period where we sort of cycled him out to bring in the initiative gunners, so didn't take part in as many battles as a lot of bros, but it was very effective. Na here was another one of those late pickups. I believe we picked up in the same city and time as Ralph. Looks like we did. Was the last of our squad to hit level 11. Oh yeah, and Donazatello is fat. He was gluttonous and became fat. Also relevant detail. And Na here is sitting with the most disgusting set of armor that we probably could have and should have put him in the more dangerous position on the Monolith fight of this sort of northern flank. But we didn't. But everything was fine. Bijante was a assassin that I was debating whether to recruit or not, also in Tarwa in the southeast. And Bijante is another person here in chat. It encouraged me to recruit the assassin. I needed a little money at the time. And decided to recruit the assassin and then named him after him, and we turned him into a overwhelmed sword lance build. I think it performed admirably. I think it did what we needed it to do. I do think a build like this, despite I'm sure some dissenting opinions from some very strong players, I actually think a build like this is pretty useful. I like it as a move around the battlefield and put out fires. And it's good against goblins and a few other enemies. Tawid was another, early-ish fatigue neutral that we picked up. Patched his melee attack with Backstabber, but otherwise kind of a standard Slurgy fatigue neutral. Great melee defense, great bro. Grib, Spear Bro, Grib's another member of the community, and seems I've got a knack for naming my spear bros after him. You can tell that he's Grib because he's got this shit-eating grin here. And he did great. Just like, you can see he took part in 211 battles. That's almost all of them. I take my spear bros everywhere. Managed to kill an orc warrior. Very few kills. Don't judge a bro by his kills. Grib was absolutely essential for tons of fights, holding off enemies in key choke points. Suppose we can similarly introduce Willibald, who is basically the same, did the same stuff, same build, same everything, only he's got iron lungs, so I didn't have to invest quite as much into fatigue. Our banner here was sort of a scrappy replacement, and you know, he nothing too much to say. Not actually that good of a banner, only 132 resolve, but that's fine. You know, he ran around and hit stuff with his banner. He was at a point in the run where he was a little too late of a pickup to be like a frontline tank with like anticipation kind of thing, which I do like to do if you can do it, but I think the run had progressed to a point where he was like a backup trainee, because I lost a couple banners. Whoops. Then Omar the Cleaver, who, you know, another slightly late pickup to the team-ish. I guess company for 107 days, so maybe not. We trained him up late, though, and wasn't a huge impact in a lot of battles. Almost got him killed several times. He was the recipient of our water skin because I let him die like a complete idiot fighting nobles when I shouldn't have, when my team was already scuffed because I'd started a stream and kind of forgot where I left off. Whoops! But he was absolutely the MVP of the Monolith. And that is the squad that took it down. Next run challenge, no spear mastery and 2 Catal bros. You know what's funny is I was actually thinking I would do that. So the next run, because I'm not going to start it up tonight, but the next run will be Southern Mercenaries, because I'm just going on down the line. Southern Mercenaries is another start, much like the other two, but you start with a Fire Lance, which is kind of neat, actually. I did try to, yeah, that's true. That Cleaver bro was put into harm's way when he should not have been several times. I was not careful with him like I should have been. That is very true. Hey, Donazatello, good. We will find a suitable bro to name after you. And if anyone else, as I start the next run, anyone else who wants to claim a bro, I think that's fun. So, Firelance Duelist with quick hands and 5 Fire Lances. Doesn't the, does the secondary attack benefit from Duelist? If it does, I don't think that's that stupid. I'll workshop something. It's bad but hilarious. I feel like, okay, is it bad? Or is it Maybelline? Hey, good night, Blackfire. But yeah, the next run, I'm thinking I will not make a single bro with Spear Mastery. It's another strong origin, so I'm not worried about needing to keep up progression. And, you know, it's also just a way of saying, I think playing without Spear Bros in most cases is a suboptimal way of playing. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe that's just, you know, what I'm comfortable with, but with this next run, I will not make a single bro with Spear Mastery. I'm still going to use spears in the early game because I got to get over the early game hump, and they're just the best weapon for it. Because of the extra hit chance and the fact that they're good against a lot of lightly armored enemies. But I won't take a single bro with Spear Mastery. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way with regular inline tempo tanks, and especially since it's Southern Mercenaries, I will probably do a couple Sins style builds that he popularized with Mason Shield Protector paired with Catals. It's probably the way I'll do it. We'll see. I'll respond somewhat to the bros that I'm given, of course, and you know what the game and items that are thrown at me and whatever. But I won't take it Spear Mastery. Well, you'll see something a little bit different. It's gonna break my heart to not be able to take early fights against big orc camps or Chosen, but whatever. Well, you know what's interesting about that is, yeah, you don't have to have the same strat on the whole battlefield, though I think it's tough to make room for both of those. But maybe it isn't. I also think, interestingly enough, you know, if we take a quick peek at like my spear bros, if you notice, they're awfully close to just, you know, take away hammer mastery, put it in mace mastery. It's not exactly your protector build, but it's not that far off either. And with most bros, I'm not taking dodge, I'm actually taking 9 lives. So could it be a... Yeah, it's doing the same job-ish, and it even has a lot of the same perks. I don't know. It's something to workshop, I think. Why don't you make the 2 spear bros forcing the AI to face the shield and mace 1v2? Possibly. The tricky thing is then I can't get the jump on them. Like I still have to let the enemy come to me, in which point the Catal is still before the mace instead of me initiating on them, unless I'm able to sort of follow with the spears. I don't know. Maybe there's a way to do it. Maybe if the initiatives are lined up right. Anyway, another successful run. We can update the stream title to Winstreak 2. And next time I stream, I'm going to take like a little break, a few days of, you know, not streaming Battle Brothers, just to, I don't know, probably play Dota. But, and I'm not going to stream that because I'm terrible now. But next time I stream, I'll make sure to let people know, and we'll be starting another Southern Mercenaries company. Where we plan on winning again. So to all of you, wherever you are, have yourselves a wonderful evening. Let's see if someone else is doing any Battle Brothers playing. Arvius is playing. He is, oh, Brenly is playing. Brenly's a good dude. Let's raid Brenly. And I think he's actually doing, oh, he's doing Legends. Well, all right, we'll still raid him. Brenly's a good dude. So, good night to all. Ta-ta.